Alright guys, Godspeed again. Today I'm going to be doing a quick features overview of my new boat here. This is a 2014 Bass Tracker Pro Team 175 TXW. I want to do a quick features overview. Quite a few differences between the 2014 and the 2013 version of this boat. Got some new features on this, some couple of changes, and they also went ahead and upped the price on this particular boat by $1,000 over the previous 2013 model. So I wanted to do a features overview. There's still quite a few 2013s out on the market. Try to help people out if they're trying to make a decision between the 2013 or 2014. Also, maybe compare this against, like a Ranger or a Triton aluminum, something like that. So, not going to be a review. I did have this boat out on the water yesterday. I took some video. Full review is going to be coming up. I just want to get, more than a couple hours of actual time on the boat before I try to sit down and do a good review for it. So, this is just going to be a features overview. Try to show you the differences. Hopefully help a few people out. So, getting right into it. The first feature. They talk about that it's a difference between the 2013-2014 is the diamond coat powder coated paint process with clear coat. I went ahead and went with the black as opposed to the red. So far, it's hard to tell durability, but something you're probably not going to be able to tell from home, and probably not going to be able to tell it from my garage, is they actually went with a good bit of what looks like green and red metallic flake in the paint. Looks really good when you're out on the water, but as far as long-term durability standpoint, or comparing it 2013, if anybody with a 2013 wants to chime in, go ahead. But so far so good. Fit and finish was good. Something that I did notice, where it actually says Bass Tracker on this particular emblem, I did notice that there was some air bubbles in that emblem. And I'm talking about good size air bubbles, about the size of a quarter. I had about 3 of them. I ended up just puncturing them with a safety pin and flattening them out, but still something I wish Tracker Quality Control would have caught. It was pretty obvious. But other than that, I've been pretty happy with the paint so far. It does look pretty durable, and it does come down quite a bit farther than the 2013. Rides pretty much all the way to the bottom of the hull. So that's that. And like I said, time will tell on the durability, but so far so good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and show you the console. They went with a new console for 2014. I'm going to show it to you from the side because they advertise it as having some additional leg room with the 2014. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'2". And it's certainly adequate for me as far as leg room is concerned. I'm going to go ahead and give you a close-up here. Tackle Warehouse, good people. Alright, this is the new console. They do advertise a phone holder. That's right here. You have kind of a little bungee cord there to strap your phone in. I have a Galaxy S3. It will fit a Galaxy S3. It probably work the same for the S4. But it will not work with a cell phone case of any type. It's extremely tight with the phone just by itself. I would imagine any sort of iPhone is going to work really well, but it's very, very tight fit for the Galaxy models. Anything of that size. Obviously, you got your plug in here. You got your new controls. You have a new front deck live well that I'll show you in just a second. And they did go ahead and change the seats a little bit for 2014. I did look at a Ranger, I think it was a 178, and one of the big differences that I really liked with the Tracker were the seats. You got tons of padding, very, very comfortable. I think the 2013s kind of had a hole in the backrest here, but they seem about the same as far as padding and stuff is concerned. Not much difference there. They did relocate the cup holders from the backrest of the middle seat to the floor. And that worked out real well yesterday. Like I said, I had it out in the water, and I think that was a good change. It's more comfortable to pick them up out of the floorboard than I would imagine it would be the middle seat there. Especially if you do like me, I take my little boy out, and my wife sometimes, so not going to be able to always utilize that cup holder. You did lose the storage underneath the, I guess the driver's side. They did make up for it in a small way, and I'll show that to you in a second. So you did lose your storage underneath the driver's seat. You still have it under the middle and passenger seat. So far, this is, like I said, all been cosmetic changes, and that, to me, that wasn't a big reason to pick this particular model over the 2013. But I'll go ahead and start showing you a couple of things that did matter to me. First and foremost was the addition of a 19-gallon timed, aerated, and recirculated live well in the front. And I got some line in here. So you got a new live well. This to me was a big deal because now you have two live wells in the boat. In the back you have a 16-gallon, and that, in my opinion, is very, very tight for 5 big fish. That was one of the criticisms that I had of the boat when I looked at a 2013 model. I'm just looking at it going, 5 big fish, 16 gallons is just not a lot of room. So to have the bigger 19-gallon in the front seems like a really, really good idea. But it did come at a cost. In the 2013 model, this live well was actually a storage box that went in addition to the other one. So you did give up storage for a new live well. For me, that's worth it. It might not be for everybody. If you want that additional storage, you don't, you never fish with it like a co-angler or anything like that, you might consider the 2013 instead. So moving right along, this was a good addition for me. That's why one of the reasons I decided to go with this. You also finally got the recessed foot controls for the trolling motor. Certainly enjoy that. And then you got a cup holder up here and a place to put your pliers and scissors and that sort of thing. Very good addition there. No negatives to that whatsoever. And then apparently you got some new wheels and tires. These don't look fancy at all. I'll go ahead and show them to you. If somebody with a 2013 wants to chime in and maybe state the differences there on the wheels and tires, feel free. But apparently these are new. You also have a new cooler in the floor. They advertise it as kind of a drink box. It does have a drain in it. It drains into the bilge. I don't think this is probably the best designed, the best thought out place to put the cooler. On this particular boat, I've been using, you got 2 of these in the back of the boat. They come out, the little plastic liner comes out, and they work really, really well as a cooler. This seems a lot easier to me, if you think about it, to pull out and bring inside your kitchen, fill it up with ice, put your drinks and stuff from the fridge in there. Like I normally get my cooler ready the morning of, not the night before. With the in-floor cooler, I'm going to have to basically bring my ice and my drinks and such and climb onto the boat and fill it up. And then at the end of the day, it basically just drains into the bilge and I have to pump it out. To whereas the cooler, or what you could call a cooler in the back, I can just take this liner and go dump it out. Like I don't have to, use the bilge or anything like that. This to me seems like a much better option in the fact that I don't have to climb on the boat. So I'm probably going to end up just plugging this and using it for some more storage. If there's anything on this boat that I would criticize, it is a little bit short on storage. And let me show you what you do have as far as storage is concerned. So this is your main storage box, and you only have one this year on the 2014. The 2013 had 2 of these. I mean, you do have plenty of room for your tackle. I have a drift sock in here. But again, this is your main storage box. And then in the back of the boat, you have new handles as well. Forgot to mention that. They're a little bit different than the 2013s. And then you have two of these little storage box. That's it, unless you want to count the little cooler and the floorboard, which I didn't. But these, you got two of these, and then you got the one big box in the front. That's it for storage. So if you have a co-angler who wants to bring a lot of gear, these particular boxes here will fit. They'll fit 3 of the Plano 3700s or 2 of the 3700 size, the deep ones, to give you an idea. So that's pretty much that. So far, I'm really enjoying the boat. Feel very fortunate to have it. That's pretty much the differences between the 2013 and 2014. I got a review coming on the new fish finder. The fish finder, obviously, that comes on it was not gonna meet my needs at all. And let me give you a shot here. I laid out a couple of rods on the deck to give you an idea. The white is a 7-foot 6-inch Micro Magic, and that fits on all these fit on the deck really nice. So there, I got 3 rods laid out, and no problem at all. Plenty of room up here. So all in all, like I said, very happy with the boat. Just kind of wanted to do a quick rundown of the different features on this particular boat as compared to some of the other ones. Hope it helps somebody out. Thanks, guys.